The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. The Red Wolves will put total leather and we'll get started. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Louisiana's offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum. And
right down the middle. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the running back has it. Fights off a defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Raging Cajuns in the hurry-up.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Wade. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Grant. Under fire. He's got it and still on his feet. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Arkansas State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Looking for space. It's Spencer. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The offense changing the play. The play action fake. Buys a little time with his feet. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Red Wolves are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the red zone, looking for a man. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hawkins. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Extra point here will tie the game. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Ragin' Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Grant. Quickly to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Ragin' Cajuns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll ride the hot hand. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up.
Man, that D tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and he was able to get that tackle for loss.
It's complete to the left. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And the Ragin' Cajuns will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Really Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Looking to get it in. It's a bit of an interesting choice. You could break the tie with the field goal, but worst case scenario, you don't convert on 4th down, they're backed up in their own end. Going for 6. Touchdown, Louisiana. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves! He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Slips through the line. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Raging Cajuns want to move quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Motion from the back. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll go hurry up here. Back to pass, it's Grant. Swings it out to the flat. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And the Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it in the middle, it's Wade. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Raging Cajuns with the 1st and 10. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll give it to the back. Turning it off. Got some room into the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cajuns.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
That's caught. It's Hatchett. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to throw, it's Traore. Catch in the middle, it's Bush. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Hatchett. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette.
And the Ragin' Cajuns will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Hawkins. Got enough for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Might as well give it to him again. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires left. Makes a connection. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Traore. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in. It's Harrell. He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. It brings up 4th down, and let's see what they do. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Hatchett. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Wade. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Makes the grab. It's Wade. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Raging Cajuns want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Zips it out to his man. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Off play action. Caught. Breaks into the open. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense gets home and gets the quarterback on the ground. We heard all week how important this would be, protecting the quarterback. Last week, this defense had 4 sacks. They've done a nice job. So get this one and move on.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Grant. Unloads to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And they just keep inching closer to the goal line. You go for it on 4th down, you get it, you're now finding yourself even closer. This is a place where you'd love to be able to just line up, run the football, get north. And
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown! Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on it.
There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Now improvising. With the catch, it's Spencer. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Grab near the sticks. It's Harrell. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle, it's Bush. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Scanning the field, it's Traore. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Slams ahead. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in a game, and when you do, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You could tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only could he tell, everyone in the stands could see that guy was absolutely wide open.
Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Grant. They've got the screen set up.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Pulls and fires complete. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the fourth. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Stevens. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quarterback empties his backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hatchett. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Open space at the 25. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Pocket breaking down. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
And this is obviously a no-brainer. Great job by the offense. Great execution. Inside of 2 minutes, you got to go for 2. You got to dial up this play. Try to tie this football game up. What's your favorite 2-point play? Dial it up, and let's tie this game up.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and we are all tied up here in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Looking to throw, it's Grant. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I think a lot of people were curious what the strategy would be tied this late in the game with this field position. Do you play it safe? Do you play it for OT? I think you just got the answer right there. This coaching staff believes in this quarterback to make the throws to put their offense in position to win this game late.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Ragin' Cajuns will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the clock, David, the playbook's wide open. You don't have to just be throwing it every down. You can sprinkle in some runs, too.
And you find out what your quarterback's about. Big-time, prime-time moments. You got the ball, tie game, you want to go win, make some plays for the big goal.
The Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Caught behind the line. It's Harrell. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Traore. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Stevens. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. He's got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays. I think he's going to look back and say, I should have made that play.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Nestled just inside that right upright. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Grant. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul.